welcome. I'm Coach Tonya here at Critical Bench, and this video today is a full body barbell workout specifically for all you ladies. Now, a couple weeks ago, Coach Chris did a video, a barbell exercise workout video, and the title was something about barbells and men, and a couple of our lady viewers were kind of wondering, well, why is it just for men? Why can't it be for women? Well, clearly any of those exercises that Coach Chris did in that video, you can also do. But I thought, well, I'm going to make one for the ladies. So this is a full body workout. It's not a follow along. I'm actually going to demonstrate the exercises for you. I'm not going to be loading up the bar because for any of you that are maybe beginners or you don't have a lot of experience using a barbell, I just want to make sure you get used to doing the exercises properly, because we certainly don't want you to strain anything or injure yourself in any way because of form. So I'm going to be working just with the plain barbell. A few other things you're going to need will be a bench, possibly a yoga mat depending on your surface, and just a real crushing it attitude. So these are some of my favorites. Feel free to do the whole thing as a workout just as I'm presenting it here, or if you already have workouts that you love, pick and choose some of these exercises to include in your upper, lower, and full body workouts. So let's get started. So the first exercise I want to show you is a squat, but what I'm going to do is I want to come out of the rack. We're filming here, in case you don't know, I'm in Florida. Whoa, that's not quite straight. I'm in Florida, and it's a very rainy day, which has made our gym quite dark. So we got lights set up so you can better see me. Okay, so for the squat, oh, there we go. There's two different stances you can assume. So one is, we'll call it a traditional, so feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointed forward. The other one is feet a little wider apart, toes pointed out, and this is called sumo. So I'm going to show you both. I do tend to lean more towards the sumo. I have very long femurs. I just find these feel more comfortable. I find I can get a deeper squat, and I just prefer doing them. So when you go into your squat, so you want to have your hands gripping the bar, you want to have your elbows in. You want to take a nice deep breath, lower, and come up. And I did legs, of course, yesterday, so that hurt. I should know better than that. So that's your sumo squat, just lowering down and coming back up. Make sure you keep that core tight. If you prefer the traditional stance here, I'm going to turn sideways as well. Again, feet about shoulder width apart. Head neutral, so that means your chin's parallel to the floor. Remember to keep those elbows in. Big breath in, come down, and up. And down, and up. Now when you're including these in your workout, you want to aim for that 8 to 10 rep range. You want to give yourself, depending on where you're at. So if you're moving quite a bit of weight, you're going to want to give yourself a good 1 minute rest before doing your next set. The next exercise I want to show you using the barbell is a deadlift, and this has always been my #1 favorite exercise to do. So this is, I love these. Again, no weight on the bar because we're just focusing on form and execution, but I have the bar set down here. So you walk up to the bar, feet about shoulder width apart. There's also 2 foot positions you can do for this one, just like the squat. So we're going to call this traditional. Sumo would be a wider stance, toes out. Again, I prefer the sumo stance, but I'll show you both. People always ask me, well, how far apart, how wide do I grip the bar with my hands? My suggestion is always, if you stand at the bar, wherever your arms, just let your arms hang naturally. Wherever they fall, bend down, and that's where you want to grip the bar. I like one under, one overhand grip. When you're bringing the bar up, you want to keep it close to the body, okay? Up. It must be time for lunch because I can't talk. So when you're moving the bar, you want to keep it close to the front of the body. So there's a, slightly hinging at the hips, coming down, lowering the bar, keeping it close to my shins, and then coming back up. Just like that, okay? Lower down and come back up. Now, if I want to go into sumo, again, I like to take my arms a little wider on that one. Okay, toes out, coming down, and then up. Coming down, and then up. But that's personal personal preference or depending on your training and what your goals are. Again, you want to aim for that 8 to 10 rep range. As you get stronger, you want to start adding weight to the bar. Give yourself a good minute rest before doing your next set. And that's all there is to it. The third exercise is a push press, and it involves a little more movement. So we're kind of incorporating, well, it's not really a squat, but we're going to be bending down, we're going to be holding the bar, bending down, coming up to standing, and then pushing the bar up. So there's a lot happening. So if you've never done this movement before, definitely start it first with just the bar and get used to what it feels like and how to do it properly. So again, walking up to the bar, you're going to grab the bar and bring it up in front like this, okay? You're going to bend down, come up and push. So a lot, lower that down, and again, come down and push up. You really want to keep that core tight. If you come up and you start doing this, stop, reset, or maybe it's time for a break. Come down, up, and push. So a lot happening, but a great multifunction movement. That's going to work a lot of areas. It's going to target a lot of areas. It's going to build a lot of strength, and it's going to build some really beautiful lean muscle, ladies. Now, barbell is also great for working your glutes. So I'm going to be doing some hip thrusts. Now, getting into this position is actually easier once you start adding plates, because you can kind of roll the bar up your legs and get into this position. However, again, always, if you've not used the barbell in this way, try it first without weight. You're probably going to want a towel, or I've got a yoga mat, something, because this really isn't the most comfortable exercise to do across the hips. And the leaner you are, the more uncomfortable it is. So you want to protect that area. And you need a bench, which you're just going to place your shoulders or upper back on, okay? You may have to steady the bar. Get into position, feet shoulder width apart and down. Now you drop the glutes down and then you pop them up and squeeze. Drop the glutes down, pop them up and squeeze. This is a great, did I say great? Glute exercise. And once you start adding some weight on, you're going to see some amazing results in developing those glutes. Okay, so there's your hip thrust. Okay, next exercise is a bent over row. Pretty straightforward exercise, but again, start it if you've never done this before, if you've never used a barbell before, do it without the weights. Now, you can have you can use an overhand grip or an underhand grip. It's actually going to each grip, you're still going to get the same basic benefit from the exercise, but depending on your grip, it's just going to target a few extra specific muscles. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to do underhand. All right, so same thing, standing up there, let your arms hang wherever your hands fall. This is the best position to grab the bar. So I'm going to grab the bar, lift it up, okay? My core is already up, keeping my core tight, okay? I do not want any back swaying here. All right, now I'm going to turn to the side so you get a better view. Okay, so my back is tight, my head is neutral. I'm going to slight hinge at the hips, okay? And I'm just going to pull this in and lower. Pull it right into the belly button, squeeze and hold and lower, just like that. Okay, that's underhand grip. Now, if you want to switch grips up, by all means. Same movement, just a different grip. All right, there's your rows. And next we have bench press. Now, I often see women in the gym doing bench press with dumbbells, which is great. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Go for it. But this is the traditional bench press using a barbell is a great exercise to do. And I wonder sometimes if women are afraid they're going to get bulky, or it's, I don't know, going to give them these big pecs or something. I'm not sure, but that's not going to happen. It's a great exercise. It's probably, to be very honest, it is my worst lift. I've been lifting for many years, and it's the one lift that I can't seem to break that certain point. Maybe I'm as strong as I'm going to get there. But I do love this lift. It's a great exercise to include in your upper body days. All right, so on the bench, feet nice and firmly planted on the floor. Grip the bar. Big breath in, lift, Now you bring it down to just above the chest, mid breast line, and then push up. Lower again, pause, and push up. Keep that core tight. Lower again and pause. Push up. Okay, my wrists weren't very good there. Keep those wrists nice and strong. Push up. Now this is this exercise, if it's something you actually want to work at, something you want to be working at and increasing your weight and your lift for, this is one lift that absolutely it really makes me sad when I see people doing it and they don't have a spot. You definitely want to have a spot when you're doing this, because when those arms start to get tired, the bar starts to feel really, really heavy, and we certainly don't want anybody laying there doing the turtle, you know, trapped under their bar. So it's just have a spot. It's going to help you avoid any injury, especially if you start to fatigue really quickly, okay? So that was your bench press. On to the next exercise. All right, so the last exercise I put into this workout is a landmine press. Now, I've never been in a gym that didn't have a landmine set up. So basically it just allows you to anchor the bar into some sort of apparatus so you can utilize it in different ways. Now, if you do have a garage gym or home gym that, you know, where you have a barbell, you can actually use a corner. So if you've got two really strong, sturdy walls, like probably in your garage is best, that you can just set the bar, one end of the bar into the corner. That's usually enough to hold it that you can do some landmine movements. So this one is a single arm landmine press. So we're going to grab the bar, okay, gripping it in the one hand, feet shoulder width apart. Again, keep that core tight always. We don't want to start seeing this, all right? And we don't want to start seeing this. So nice and straight, chin parallel to the floor. You're going to push up and commit. And you may have to play around with your foot positioning just to find out what's comfortable and where you need to be, because whether you're taller or shorter, that is going to make a difference to where you place yourself. Okay, so push up and lower. Push up and lower. Push and lower. Okay, so whatever we do on one side, we want to do on the other. Again, I'm just demonstrating these for you. Up and lower. And it's not going to be uncommon to notice that one side feels stronger than the other. You might find that your balance is better on one side than the other performing some of these exercises. That's okay. All right, so that's your single arm landmine press. Good job. Okay, so ladies, those are the 7 exercises that I chose to put into this sequence to create a full body barbell workout for you. Again, start with just the bar. Make sure you're really comfortable with all of the movements and have that, you know, get some strength built up before you start adding that weight on. Now, if you don't want to do this as a full body workout, but some of the exercises you do like, you can, you know, clearly pick and choose which ones you like to add them into existing workouts that you're already doing. Your rep range, you want to keep it around 8 to 10. You want to give yourself 60 seconds between exercises to get a good recovery part. And then between your rounds, you want to aim for 3 rounds. Give yourself a good minute and a half, again, to recover before going into the next round. Now, if you like working out and you're really wanting some results, it's not just about the exercise, it's also about what we're eating and our nutrition. And a lot of times, as we start increasing our fitness level, we're more hungry, which can sometimes make us have cravings and reaching for foods that really aren't the best. And this can be really tricky, and it can be very unmotivating, especially when you're working really hard at the gym, but then you feel like you're fighting cravings, and maybe you're not well prepared, and so you're eating more of the foods that really aren't helping to give you the maximum results that you should be getting from your workouts. So I want you to click the pinned comment below. I've got a free cravings report for you. This is going to become an excellent partner with your training, okay? This is a great tool, very user-friendly, excellent resources to help you manage cravings so that you can focus on your training and pair that with really excellent nutrition, avoiding the cravings so you are getting the maximum benefit from all of your hard work. I'm Coach Tonya. Thank you for joining me. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click that notification bell and the subscription button so you never ever miss any of our great free video content. Take care, be well, have a great day.